Hello and welcome to episode 30 of the BitSocket podcast. I am the Arkham Knight, Scott White.
And I am the Arkham Shite, Joe Merrick.
That's right, we've just been reading some Arkham Knight spoilers just before we came on here.
I know.
And, anyway, so...
Yeah, we're not going to go any further.
Yeah, exactly, because every other podcast will, won't they?
Guaranteed.
Right, Joe, the fuck you been playing?
Fuck have I been playing? Well, I've been watching more than been playing, because it was E3 last week. It was E3. The big event, E3, it was gaming advent.
Do you know what? You just... See when you said, oh, I've been watching more than playing? All I can think of is you wanking. How's your week been, mate? I know, watching more than playing.
Since last week, I have been playing 2 games.
Okay.
One of them is easy to explain why, and one of them I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm going to guess one is Micro Machines on the SNES, and the other one...
Wait, SNES? You mean Mega Drive? I've got the Mega Drive.
Well, I played it on the SNES. What, we're going to fight about this? And the other game has to be, because the great big announcement at E3 has to be Siphon Filter 2.
Was it Logan's Return or something?
Logan's Run. Do you know, I'm sure it was Siphon Filter 2 actually had a pretty good multiplayer. I remember having this big grassy maze and stuff. That was cool. Where's the multiplayer in fucking Metal Gear? Fuck Metal Gear. Metal Gear Online doesn't exist anymore.
I know it doesn't. I was actually looking this up. I was trying to find out if you could still play it somehow, but it's not impossible. There's no private servers.
It's not impossible.
It's not possible.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Anyway, I've been playing Shenmue.
What's that?
What's Shenmue?
What's Shenmue?
I've got What's Shenmue as well, actually. There's a demo disc called What's Shenmue, and I've got it. So I've been playing Shenmue, obviously, because Shenmue 3 finally got announced. And I've also been playing Metal Gear Solid 4 for some reason, just because I felt like
some reason to. It's not like you like it or anything.
I know I like it, but it's like, I just, it's not as if I've got a pressing need to.
Well, because Metal Gear Solid 5's out soon, so you want to play the one that comes.
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to do is...
Metal Gear Solid 5's the sequel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's old Snake been up to?
Yeah. Sim finally dying.
What?
Yeah, so that's what I've been playing. I've been getting back into Dobita, beating up people, riding motorbikes, getting involved with QTs.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
And you can be as honest as you want.
Yeah.
How much money have you put into Shenmue Kickstarter?
I placed, I think it was $120 or something.
What?
It's about 80 quid.
And what does that get you?
Well, no, it's quick.
It's not going to get you a game because, let's be honest, it's never going to come.
No, I get to choose whether I want a physical PC copy or a digital PC or a PS4 copy. Plus, I get an art book, soundtrack.
It's coming out on the Mac. I'll have a physical Mac copy, please.
I know.
Why did Daddy die waiting?
But Joe, Shenmue 3's out in the PS4. I know, I'll take it in the Mac.
I'll have a Mac, please.
It's not for I'll wait.
I'll wait.
$120, £80. Which, my justification for that is that's how much you would spend on a pricier collector's edition.
That's true.
And I don't mind paying a collector's edition price for a game that I've been waiting pretty much half my life for.
Yeah, we're going to be waiting the rest of your life for it too.
No, it will come out. It definitely will come out.
I can't wait to play it on my iPhone.
Anyway, we're going to be talking about Shenmue 3 review later on, actually.
Oh, right. I see.
Very good.
On brand.
On brand, yeah, very good. So that's what I've been playing the past week. Nice. What about you? What have you been playing?
Right, I've played a fucking list of games.
I seen you've been trying to make your way through your list again. Maybe you did this last year.
Yeah.
And you got to Skyward Sword and then you ended up skipping it for some reason.
Yeah.
And I've been getting on you ever since.
Yeah.
Is it back on the list?
It's not really a list, to be honest. I'm just trying to play some of the games. Like, I've been enjoying The Witcher 3, and I just thought, like, I'd like to try some other games as well. So I've played a bit of The Last Story. The Last Story.
I've not played that. I really want to play
really good. It's interesting. The combat system's really interesting. It's pretty much you push the analog stick in the direction you want to hit, and you just start attacking.
Alright, okay.
That's really good. I'm getting used to it.
Can you not like run up walls and everything? Cause I remember watching a trailer for it and
jump
the guy
over
can
thing. Well, I'm not at that point.
Quite action based. Well, you can do a lot of action.
Yeah, it's definitely quite an action RPG. Yeah. It's good. It doesn't feel like it guides you very much. Like, you get to your first city and it kind of just lets you wander about with no real set objective, which is
cool.
nice.
That's cool. It can get annoying sometimes though. The Star Ocean games are bad for that. That you get plonked in a big city and you've literally got to talk to everybody until you find the right person.
Yeah, but you can actually fast travel in the city, so you bring up your map and you can go to like different plazas and stuff. No, cool. Really good fun. Really enjoying that. I bought and completed a few games from the Steam sale.
Alright.
So Steam sale for Macs, so there's 5 games that were reduced.
Hey.
My Mac. Well, I've got a Mac because I've got a MacBook. It's not like
and slag the Mac. You're in the club now. You've got to fight for the.
That's it. Fight for the users. And I've been on fire so far. So I bought and completed Gone Home, which was amazing.
I've never played that.
Really enjoyable, and it was cheaper than a vanilla latte at Starbucks. It was really good, really atmospheric. Really impressed with that. I bought and I've seen about maybe a third of the endings for the Stanley Parable, which has become one of my favourite games.
What is it?
It's essentially a story about a man who works in an office who has to find out why everyone in the office isn't there. So he has a menial job, and then one day he finds out he's not been given a task to do, so he leaves the office. And there's a narrator who's essentially telling you, like, Stanley walked down the corridor and he took the door on his left.
Yeah.
So you can do that. You can take the door on your left. When you get the option to take the door on the left, you can take the door on the right. Like things like that. So you can go against what the narrator says. And sometimes the narrator will say, Stanley, for some reason, even though he knew this wasn't the way to the staff room, and you can do things like I think you can get lots of different endings. The confusion ending is possibly one of the best things I've seen in a game, where like the narrator agrees that you've got bored of the game, so suddenly you're in a game of Minecraft, and he makes a little house, and then it's like, no, this isn't right, and suddenly you're in the first mission in Portal. I think it's brilliant, it's genuinely inventive, funny. It anticipates that people are going to rebel.
Is it a bit wanky?
No, it's really funny, I'd say, but it's about narrative, so it's a bit wanky. I know, I said.
Oh, you dropped the N-bomb already.
Well, I've been playing Fallout Shelter. Everyone's been playing on their phones.
Oh, yeah.
Got a wee bit bored of it. I pretty much achieved perfect happiness and balance. I was like,
it looked a bit rubbish.
It's good fun, but
it looked at one of those.
It's best I've ever done that for.
It looked at one of those like wallpaper games. You just sit there, you're drooling as you tap your screen and it's stuff happens.
Honest to God, 8 batteries quicker than the Terminator eating his breakfast. It was really? Like just your battery would just go.
It doesn't even look that intense.
I know, but it really totally did. Yeah. And lastly, I've been playing a bit of Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On my Mac.
I played the first Counter-Strike years and years ago and was terrible at it, so I've not played
I'm still terrible at it.
Because it's one of those like hardcore games where folk are really fucking good at it.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, actually, there's one round where I did okay. I was like, and then I went back. It's pretty much, they could have called it Counter-Strike Look Behind You, because pretty much every time I die, it's because I wasn't looking behind me and someone came and shot me. It was annoying because I'm using the magic mouse. Now, the way you can scroll through your weapons by using that, but it's also very easy for it just to change weapons when you're meant to be firing. Suddenly you go from shooting a shotgun to brandishing a knife.
You know how I'm an arsehole that uses a tablet for my...
You know how I'm an arsehole. First feature.
You know, I'm an arsehole that uses a pen and a tablet for my... Yeah. I tried playing Team Fortress 2 using that once, and it was just not... It couldn't. That just didn't work. It was like,
you should have put in something.
I thought this would be great. I'll be really accurate at shooting, but no.
You should have gone in the forum.
I know. Please make it pen and tablet compatible.
Excuse me. Can you get this working with my Wacom?
Wacom tablet, my bamboo.
My bamboo. So yeah, I've been quite enjoying playing that. I've played it before, but it's the newest version, which again runs on my Mac. So well done, me. Right.
Before we get on with the rest of the features and stuff that I do what we usually do, should we talk about E3 a wee bit? Like what were highs and lows? Right, let's just say, what was your favourite thing at E3 then?
Favourite thing?
Or favourite things, if you can't pick one.
Right. Nier getting a sequel.
Yes.
Platinum developed. Or Nier getting some kind of
Platinum developed sequel.
Yeah, so really excited about that. The new Zelda game.
Oh, the 3-player one. Yeah, that looks great.
That looks really
Can't
good.
wait to play that.
Mario Maker. Really, before I was kind of like, it's one of those games I'll pick up when it's cheap, but now I'm kind of like,
yeah, there's so much in it. There's so much.
Do you know what day it's out?
It's your birthday, isn't it?
September 11th.
Oh, September 11th, is it? Oh.
Inside job. I think Mario knows anything about jet fuel.
Oh, God.
Right. What about you? What was your highlight?
To be honest, I know people have been slagging it off. What?
Right. Alright,
okay,
I've ignored Shenmue, right?
You know what the big highlight was for me, right? But the moment, like, actually, I woke up to go to the toilet, actually, right? Because I'm an old man, I get up at least 3 or 4 times a night. But no, but I woke up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I went to the bathroom. And I thought I'll just look at my phone, and it was full of notifications. It's like, I'm just like, has anyone spoken to BitSocket? Is Joe okay? It's and I was like, what's this all about? And I saw Shenmue 3, and I was like, am I actually dreaming right now? And then
I hope I'm dreaming, because I've just pissed on the floor.
And then I came back to the bed, and then when I woke up at like a sensible time later on, and I was still reading. I started reading Twitter and the internet again to see about it. And Kim, she wakes up and she's like, "Why do you look so happy?" And I was like, "Shenmue 3's coming," and she's like, "Really?" And she was almost excited as I was. And then when she found out it was a Kickstarter, she was like, "Oh, that's rubbish."
It's it's a sad state of affairs. You're only happy in the morning when a game gets announced. I know you're smiling. Why?
She said, "When's it out?" And I was like, December 2017. She was like, "What?" Yeah, no, it's a Kickstarter. Like, what? It's rubbish.
Yeah.
But no,
everyone knows that Sony's funding it anyway, don't they?
That's the thing.
I'm joking. Right, what was your favourite game? Right, come on.
As much as what I've been slagging off how it looks, I think Star Fox looks really, really good.
I think
it's got a great look to it. I think it looks really cool and clean and futuristic. And,
and again,
arcadey.
Co-developed by Platinum.
Co-developed by Platinum, as everything is. Transformers, co-developed by Platinum.
I'm a wee bit worried about how thin they might be stretching themselves. But, you know what?
You've got to hope.
It'll be great.
You've got to hope that it's the Korra team that are doing the thing you don't want to play. Korra, whatever. You gotta hope it's not the Korra team doing Star Fox or.
Well, Star Fox looked pretty good. Yeah. I'm excited.
No, it looks good. To be honest, Last Guardian, I'm all about the Last Guardian.
Yeah, Last Guardian looked good. I quite like the look of Horizon.
Alright, it's like it's like Horizon Dawn.
Oh, whatever it is. Whatever. I quite like
something
the look
like that. I don't know. I never actually saw that trailer. I was turned off by the name of it. It sounded sort of, I don't know. But I know I'll watch the trailer for it. I did actually watch the Microsoft conference.
Nice.
And even though I don't have an Xbox or anything, and I'm not going to buy one, I thought the whole backwards compatibility thing was great. I think it's great that they're saying you own these games. You can just play them on the new machine. You just get a reroll. It's fine.
Yeah.
And
break out your copy of Cameo.
Yeah, no, but because like Project Gotham Racing and all that, they're good games, and so it's good to be able to play them on your current. And also, I like the look of the new game, even though it's just a trailer, a cinematic trailer, Recore by Inafune and the team behind Metroid Prime, or some of the ex-members of that.
That looked really good.
Yeah, it looked like quite a good idea.
Probably never going to get to play it.
Yeah, I never get to play it because it's Xbox exclusive, but it looks really nice. It was a good thing. It was a good turnout for Microsoft. Good turnout for everybody, really.
I think it was good. I did watch the Square Enix one, which was so funny because that guy just kept like, and now a new game. And you're like, oh great, on iOS.
No, Square are doing really well. They've got really, really good games coming out. It's just, I'm just not interested in Just Cause 3. So when you start your conference with like 10 minutes Just Cause 3 and how amazing the physics are in it, I'm just sorry.
I was quite disappointed though because they talked about we'll do a bit more about Final Fantasy 7. Same trailer again, and they've done that a few times. Remember that one Sony conference where they came out and it's like we have something exciting to show you, and they played the same trailer they showed the year before, and the guy was like, right then, season a bit. And how like
see you later.
And when the director of Nier came on, no one said a fucking thing about the fact he was wearing that mask. It was just almost like
that was a good moment.
This is what he looks like.
I like that.
This is this guy. This is how he lives his life now. No, I was really excited about Nier, and I am really excited. And it's PS4 exclusive, isn't it? Like, I think they seem to announce a few things. Like they're saying, did they say the Final Fantasy 7's going to be? Well, certainly they mentioned
it's definitely launching on. It's launching on PS4, but
I think that's going to be the way. I think it'll be timed exclusives. I don't know if
Star Ocean. It's the return of the JRPG. Star Ocean, Final Fantasy 7 remake, Nier 2. The other mystery RPG that Square announced from their other new, and Persona 5's coming out this year.
I was hearing though the director of the Final Fantasy 7 remake is hoping that people stop using the term JRPG. He finds it finds it pointless because it's just an RPG.
Okay.
And I suppose I can understand what you say because essentially JRPG, like our video revealed.
Actually, yes, watch it. East versus West, good video.
There's not really a set for it. Like JRPGs. It's a wide.
No, there's a lot.
It's a very encompassing term in the same way that Western RPG is a lot different.
Yeah, and yet, see, as soon as you say JRPG, even there's so much you can encompass, but you do know you're expecting a certain amount, and usually they do have.
Yeah, I mean they do, but it's more of a cultural thing, maybe more than a game. Anyway, right, fuck it.
We're getting a bit.
Let's have a feature.
I know,
right?
We're getting a bit bogged down in the.
We are. Let's have some fun.
So, what's first?
What's first? It's of course 5 Minutes in Heaven with Joe. Now, since we started making the podcast, our second feature is pretty much always 5 Minutes in Heaven.
It is the constant, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And me. So, 5 Minutes in Heaven with Scott.
Is that a dig at the fact that I've not been in 2 of the episodes?
I wouldn't say it's a dig.
So, what are we playing this time?
So, we're going to be playing Super Exploding Zoo, another game brought to you by the wonders of PS Plus.
Can you sense the pattern here, listeners?
Yes. Joe, your 5 minutes begins now.
Right, okay, the game's paused, so I'm going to unpause it. So, there's an egg in the middle of the screen, and there's a bunch of sleeping birds, and I've been told to protect the egg and collect the birds.
They're fucking penguins, mate.
Oh, penguins. What's with the noises they make? It sounds so... Right, so see this big black thing? How do I attack it? Did I just walk into it?
Yes.
Alright, okay, I thought I lost there because they all died.
No, that's it.
Alright, so you play a bunch of...
That's the game, enjoy it.
Suicide bomber penguins and...
Yep.
All right.
It's from Honey Slug, the people who made Hokum, which I believe was that's been one of our other games.
Yes, it was.
5 minutes.
Oak Square to. Oh, right. I don't think I quite get the gist. So do you?
No, that's it. You've mastered it.
But what's the rules like? How do I know if I'm going to win or not by bashing into the big baddie?
As far as I can tell, you just do it.
Right, okay. Oh, I hit retry. I have to do the same level again. Shit. Right.
Oh, great.
Hold square to arm your head and smash through orange doors or use animals' abilities.
So the ability of penguins, of course, is to explode on contact.
I've just noticed they've got a little sort of fuse in the top of their heads.
Yeah. And you've got a little timer at the top, and that indicates how close the monster is to eating your egg.
Right, okay. So it's the same every time. Right, cool.
Yep, it's the same every single time.
Right, so here's an egg. A penguin. So, do I have to get all the penguins before I...
I don't think you need to get all the penguins, but I've got a feeling that it takes a certain number of penguins to kill a monster.
Did it tell you how many, though?
I just always assume that however many penguins there are on screen are probably as many as you need to kill.
Right, okay.
I could be wrong.
Okay, I'm just going to run towards the squid.
So, what do you think? Describe it. Paint a picture with your words.
It's a very colourful game. So basically, I've just got to run about a field, protect this egg, run into the big black squid thing. Is it a squid?
It doesn't really look like a squid because it's on the land.
Oh, okay.
You blew it.
So if you lose your last penguin, well, obviously if you lose your last penguin, you die. But
yeah,
I don't understand. So how many penguins get used up when you have to explode through these hedges? Then.
So I take it at least one.
Right. Okay. So lose one there, get two. So I've got three now. Okay. I get that part. I love the wee noises they make.
Yeah. They sound a bit despondent though, don't
they? Yeah, I don't know how to describe it apart from a bunch of penguins exploding.
Oh, you did it?
I did it, finally, okay. Yeah, no, it's good. What do you think of this game? Have you played it?
I've played it.
How far have you got in it?
This is further... No, I got to this bit. To be honest, I lost interest in it.
I like the really glaikit faces.
I don't know.
It wouldn't hold my attention for longer than this.
It pretty much was a 5 minutes in heaven that I did it for. I played for 5 minutes. You know what? There probably is more to it. Because like Hokum and stuff was a game that you got more out of it the more you played. You could explore it. I personally found this to be a wee bit boring.
I suppose I just don't see what the puzzle is. Like, you know how puzzle game. You know, it's like a puzzle game, but without any sort of rules to it. You know, you think you can't say, okay, I'm going to do this because it will result in this or anything. You know when you play like Choo Choo Rocket.
It's no Portal.
It's no. Yeah. Put that in the PSN page for it. Bit socket, Scott. It's no Portal.
It's no Portal, mate. This game about exploding penguins is not quite as good as Portal. The game that revolutionised puzzle game.
I'm a crocodile now.
Oh right, what do crocodiles do?
Right.
See if crocodiles do the same fucking thing.
Ah, right, so you can walk over.
Ah, right.
But I don't know why, because he's walked over the bridge anyway. Walked over the water anyway. Right.
Why do crocodiles...
Sounds like they're farting.
Crocodiles sound like bums.
Oh, yeah, okay. I still have one there. That's cool. I was going to say, I think I'm in some sort of hub.
Oh, right.
Puzzle versus Super Exploding Zoo.
That's the name of the game.
Actually.
You've played more than this than I have.
I'm in some sort of hub world thing there. I suppose the sort of closest thing I'm thinking of is it's a bit like Choo Choo Rocket, in that you've got a bunch of vulnerable things that you've got to protect your base, in this case an egg, from a big evil thing.
Yeah.
But okay, this level has crocodiles and penguins, so the penguins can't cross the water. Penguins can't cross the water. Think about that.
Famously, penguins can't cross water.
The penguins can't cross the water.
If only we could have more time to really explore.
The penguins can't cross the water, Scott. What's that all about?
So, turn it off.
Right, I've turned it off. I'm turning that off. And I'm not turning it back on.
Right.
Factually inaccurate.
Right, so, Joe, you played that for 5 minutes. I want to hear a definitive review.
It seems okay. Like a lot of puzzle games, and I'm putting in it because there's a whole mode in it called Puzzles there.
Yeah.
It seems to have quite a slow start.
Yeah.
It's super, super easy, and I didn't really know what the rules were.
Yeah.
But that level looked like it has a mixture of penguins who can't swim, and crocodiles. So maybe
I
that
don't know
was,
what other animals there are.
but maybe that was a start or something. You know, I don't know.
Start something special.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's obviously it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun.
it's a bit of fun.
Bit of fun.
It's
Isn't
for
it?
the
Bit of
kids.
fun.
Stick on for the kids.
You know what it reminds me of a little bit? It reminds me of the mechanic of Choo Choo Rocket a little bit, but Choo Choo Rocket's much better. But it reminds me a little bit of was it Crush 3D or whatever it is, the 3DS one, where it's like it's a 2D platformer, but you can make it 3D and rotate the level.
Yeah.
But it's like the first 50 levels are so dull that by the time you get to the good stuff, you're just bored of the game. You know.
You've played the first 50 levels.
I had to review it for a website a few years ago, and it's
nice.
So I thought, right, I'm completing this damn thing, you know, I'm completing it, and I did, and
your ethics were so strong.
I know. GG got nothing on me, but no, it's okay. It's okay.
Is it the best game you've played this year?
No.
So the best still is.
I think it was Titan Souls, wasn't it?
Was it Titan Souls? I'm sure.
I keep on thinking it's Titan Souls, but that might have been something else.
I think
as
it was
well.
something else. I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't know.
Futuridium, was that?
That was quite good last week, actually.
Yeah.
That probably is my favourite, now that I think about it.
Right.
Last time.
You know what? I'll hopefully put a list together at some point.
Yeah, like we said last time, if anybody out there wants to make a list for us, please do.
Please. Joe.
Yes. That's my name.
And that's the end of the new feature. Right. Joe.
Yes.
I've got a new feature.
Oh, do you?
Right, now.
Where is it? Is it on you?
I'll show you after. I'll take these shots off. Right. My features are usually word based.
Yeah.
And this is no different.
Okay.
Right. This feature is called alternate title. Because
this sounds a little bit like Sinister Bomb to me.
a wee bit. But this is because what I've got here is a list of 5 games, and I'm going to read to you their lesser known titles. Okay. So, for example, in certain territories, certain games have different names.
Okay,
or,
right, very good.
And things like
very
that.
Good, very good. Okay, go for it.
So, would you like to start with an easy one?
Yeah, of course. Because I'm shit at these things. I need all the points I can get.
Here's an easy one.
Go on.
Dragon Warrior.
Okay, Dragon Quest.
Correct.
Yeah, I knew that.
Dragon Warrior was what Dragon Quest was known in the US until like 2005.
Yeah,
it was quite recent. Pro Protector.
The Contra.
Correct.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
I know that one.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go for a good one then.
Yeah.
Abagogo.
Oh, Abagogo. It's not Monkey Ball, is it?
No.
Then no, I don't know.
It was the Japanese title for Abe's Odyssey.
Ah!
And Abe's Exodus.
Abagogo. That's a good name.
Bonus point. Can you tell me what Abe's Exodus was called?
Abanono.
It was called, puzzingly, Abe 99.
But yeah, it's called Abe's Exodus.
Alright.
Abagogo, that's brilliant.
Abagogo. That's such a good name. It doesn't really describe the,
Yeah.
Abagogo, it's come action packed. You got fucking
Abagogo's like a dancing game.
farting zombie.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got 2 out of 3. Right. I'm trying to figure out which one's... Right, okay. Hitler's Revival. Top secret.
Hitler's Revival, top secret. I'm assuming this is the Japanese name for a game.
Correct.
Okay.
There was an ever so slight tweak to the Western version. Just a slight difference.
Well, alright, so it's not a Western game that came out in Japan, it's a Japanese game.
This is a game that came out in Japan. This was the Japanese
Right,
thing.
so it's a Japanese game that get changed, so I'm assuming they took Hitler out of the game.
Well, did they?
Right, because I was going to say Wolfenstein there.
I will let you... No, it's
Right,
not. But I'll let you
okay.
have a proper game.
So Hitler's Return is called?
Hitler's Revival.
Revival.
Top secret.
Top secret. I think it's going to have to be... What strategy games have there been? There was famously a strategy game with Hitler in the title, Hitler in the box, but I can't think. What's it called?
Bionic Commando.
What? That is brilliant.
That is
Bloody hell.
Right, so...
No wonder they had to change that. Fucking hell.
So we got 2 out of 4.
Better glad they did. That became quite a big game. Imagine if it was still called Hitler's Revival.
Do you think if that was still the...
You didn't
the
play
main
as
theme?
Hitler though.
No.
No, Hitler was still the baddie in it, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I like how you need
I was getting-
reassurance. Like,
I was getting
Bionic Commando, did they reskin Hitler? They seem he's putting his arm up, that's a salute. Wouldn't that be great if in like the new Bionic Commando your arm was actually possessed with the soul of Hitler, not your wife?
Oh, your wife was Hitler.
Right, you ready for the last one? So you've got 2 out of 4 so far. You need to bring this back.
Yeah, I need to bring it back.
You've just got a pass, really. Bare Knuckle, Furious Iron Fist.
I know this one. Bare
Oh.
Knuckles, Streets of Rage.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is. Well done.
Don't question my knowledge of Sega games.
Bare
Yeah.
Knuckle, which is a much better fucking name than Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage is a pretty banging name, though.
What would you rather play? Banging. Streets of Rage or Bare Knuckle?
Yeah,
Furious Iron Fist.
Bare Knuckle is a good name. On a segue, have you played Streets of Rage 3D for the 3DS?
I have not.
It's so good. It's so good. I advise everybody to buy it.
Cool. Yeah. I'll buy it as soon as Sega bring out Yakuza 5 in this country.
Oh god. I'm so gutted that I never get talked about E3.
It's almost like...
So that was 3 out of 5 I got?
3 out of 5, so we're going to count that as a pass.
Hey!
Well done.
Bare Knuckle, Bare Pass.
Bare Bum.
So last week, what game got revealed that I was super interested in?
Horizon.
Game that I've been waiting for pretty much half of my life. In fact, more than half of my life.
Forza 6.
Yeah, of course.
The magical Forza 6.
It was, of course, Shenmue 3.
Right.
And me and Scott, together, thought up a new feature.
Oh, right.
Did you watch the trailer for Shenmue 3, the Kickstarter video?
Yeah, it looked really good.
What do you think of the voices in the trailer?
I think they sounded of a par with everything they've ever done before.
Famously, Shenmue's got some pretty bad voice acting. Especially,
really?
The first one in English. And the second one, when they put the English voice acting in, it wasn't exactly the best voice acting. But, Shenmue 3 is a Kickstarter, so they're strapped for cash a wee bit, so they might not be able to afford proper voice talent.
Okay, right.
So me and Scott thought that we'd audition to be the new voices of Shenmue.
Right, okay. Which one's Shenmue again? Is that the boy or the girl?
Shenmue's the boy.
Right, cool.
Shenmue 2 is the girl.
Right.
And Shenmue 3 is your old dad. So we're going to audition to play a couple of characters from Shenmue.
That's cool.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to listen to what the character sounds like first.
Okay.
And then me and you are both going to do our impression of it. It's a gentleman's competition. We'll decide amongst ourselves who was the best.
Right, cool.
Right.
Have you been practicing these?
No, I've not been practicing. That's it.
You've had a lifetime of practice.
Right, neither of us have practiced these.
Right, okay.
So this is
But only one of us can say that in all honesty.
And just a word of warning, this is going to get real racist real fast. So yeah, because there's a couple of major characters in Shenmue, which we think that we are capable of voicing. So first up, Tom, the hot dog stall, the Jamaican hot dog stall vendor. Here's the first bit of voice work we're going to try.
Hi, Rio. I heard about your father. I'm sorry. Have one of my special dogs. It'll perk you up, I bet.
Do you know what I don't get, right? And I realise that I've been playing the last story as well recently, right? Why do people put so many hours of their life into a game, right? And then when it comes to the localisation, they just get whoever's walking past the record. Can you come in here and record this character? Because there's characters in the last story, and we all know about Xenoblade. What a bunch of jokers, right? Why would you put all that effort into every aspect of your game and just let any old prick voice your game? After all the work you put in,
I know.
You just shit up the ball.
I know. Would you want to listen to that line again to remember what it said? It was quite a long passage.
We both know I'm not going to remember.
Right, it was right. Hi Rio, I heard about your father. Try one of my special dogs, it'll pick you up a bit.
Right.
Do you want to go first or shall I?
You go first.
Okay, here we go. Hi Rio, I heard about your father. Have one of my special dogs. It'll perk you up a bit. That sound good?
What have you done? Right.
Go on, you go.
Hi Rio. What's I'm saying?
I don't know. It's I heard about your.
Hi Rio. I heard about your father. Have one of my special dogs. It'll perk you up.
You sound more like Fiddler on the Roof. Tradition. I think I get that one.
Yeah, you get that one.
Okay, the second one is Tom again. And there's 5 here, right?
Are they all Tom?
They're not all Tom, don't
How many of them are Tom?
3 of them are Tom.
3 of them are
Tom is, yeah.
Right.
There were going to be one different one for each one, but Tom is just too good. So.
Okay, right.
Right, so. In fact, no, you know what? Before we go into another Tom, let's do a Mario.
Right, okay.
If you've ever visited Bob's Pizzeria,
right,
in Shenmue, you'll have met Mario. So this is Mario, and not in any way offensive Italian pizzeria proprietor, who named his pizzeria Bob's Pizzeria, even though he's called Mario. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, Dio, buongiorno! I hear from Nozomi you've been having lots of troubles, making me worry, huh? I think you ought to see Nozomi, huh? That's my boy. Ciao.
The fuck? Look at that. Right. There's no way I'm going to remember all of that. Come on.
Right, you go first.
Right. It's my interpretation. Hello, Rio. Buongiorno. What's he fucking say? Like, why are you upset on the zone? Ciao. Fuck. Appalling. Right, there you go.
Oh, Rio, buongiorno. Have you been upsetting on the zone? Yeah. Ciao.
You know, my family came over to this country from Italy.
Italian heritage came through there.
I did.
I think you get that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a pity?
Yeah. So now we're even level pegging for being the voice actor, Shemi. Right, here. Here's another Tom to get us through. Another Tom classic. This is a wee bit shorter.
Alright, so it's under 100 words?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ready?
Right.
Try my homemade pickles. They're guaranteed to make you happy.
Fuck me. Who did
Right,
it?
just bear in mind though, this is the first time Tom has met Rio since learning that Rio's dad was murdered in front of him.
Nice.
And Tom's idea of how to fix the boy, help him out, is to
offer him a pickle?
homemade pickle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Try my homemade pickles. They're guaranteed to make you happy. Oh, God.
Not bad.
Oh, we're going to get pulled off iTunes.
Ready? Okay.
Right.
Try my homemade pickles. They're guaranteed to make you happy.
Oh, no, you've gone too far.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you've gone... Oh, you've gone...
I've gone full racist.
You've gone full racist. Don't go full racist. I think I can get that one.
Oh, right,
Because I didn't go full racist.
Right, okay. Let's redress the balance then and visit Bob's Pizzeria again.
Are these only the two? Are these only two get right? Okay.
Oh, yo, ciao! You want some of the pizza? Cheese melting, the taste of love, huh?
The taste of love.
Cheese melting. The taste of love. See, that brings up a lot of really interesting, dark questions about Mario. Oh, Rio, you want some of the pizza? Fucking no.
That was good.
You want some of the pizza? The cheese melting.
You sound more like Tom there.
I know.
It's more like... Oh, Rio, you want some of the pizza? A cheese melting, the taste of romance, or taste of love.
Taste of love, fuck's sake.
Oh no,
I'll let you get it, because mine was very bad.
Okay, so that's two each. So that's all comes down to this.
Oh, it's a Tom again.
How did you know?
At least his portrayal in Shenmue is already offensive. We're not adding to, are we?
Right, man. I saw a guy wearing this weird
the
coat.
classic.
Maybe velvet or silk. Like something Chinese.
Right. Can I just say something?
Exactly.
It's quite a big difference between velvet and silk.
No,
It's not like one of those things where it's like,
I know.
like, see maybe velvet and felt from a distance. That's fine. Right, I can't remember. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, Rio, I saw this man wearing some kind of coat. Like, silk or velvet or something. It looked Chinese.
You
I sound like I'm all over the...
It's more like, alright man, he was wearing this green coat. Like velvet or silk or something Chinese. Oh, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Oh,
And you've been practicing.
we're both pretty bad at that.
Yeah.
Who would you like to go to?
You got closest to the actual line.
Right.
So we'll give it to you.
Does that mean I've got to voice the next Shenmue game?
It means you're a fucking racist. We're laughing, but I'm cutting this feature out.
So that was the first vocal edition.
The first of many.
Since it was introduced last year with Sonic the Hedgehog, Is It Canon? Is It Canon has become the defining feature of the BitSocket podcast. And now it's your turn to question me, isn't it?
I'm sure we've not done this one. I'm pretty sure we did.
It's getting kind of hard to choose now.
There's still
I don't know what the shelf life is of Is It Canon, but
I don't know.
People seem to like it.
It'll be when we do Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
The rule, as always, is that if it's been on any officially licensed thing ever, then it does belong in the canon of a video game series. Video game series. That's so right. Even if it's been printed on an officially licensed T-shirt, then it's a thing. So go on.
Remember, we're tricksters. Some of these might be false.
Some of them are not canon. Go on. So what we're doing?
Okay. One of the games earlier was a wee hint.
Right.
From my previous feature about what this game will be.
Okay.
So Streets of Rage. What games are like Streets of Rage?
Yakuza, Final Fight. Golden Axe.
Stop.
Final Fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop. Reverse.
Final Fight's got a canon. Like, what?
Well,
I suppose it's technically part of the Street Fighter.
That's what we're going to look at.
You've done Street Fighter though, haven't you?
No, we've done Final Fight. I'm doing Final Fight.
I know, but you've done Street Fighter.
And? I'm doing Final Fight.
It's the same universe.
It's different games.
Right, okay, go
Jesus for it. You know what? You're fired.
Get Richie back.
I'm getting fucking... Alison! It's in the bath.
It's in the bath.
Right. Is it canon? Final Fight.
Go on.
In the one-off Final Fight comic special, The Facts of Life, the mayor, Mike Hager, explains different types of contraception to a group of street thugs before beating them to a pulp.
Right.
Is it canon?
That's not canon. That's so...
Do you know, it's not far off.
What?
Well, there was actually a Final Fight comic called The Facts of Life.
Really?
Yes. So I borrowed that. That's real. The rest is false. So it is not canon.
Bloody hell.
In the game Final Fight Streetwise, the PS2 masterpiece, Cody Travers turns to the super drug Glow to fight the arthritis in his knees.
No, that's not canon.
It is canon.
What?
Yes. The main character of the game becomes addicted to a drug to make his knees better.
I keep on forgetting there was a Final Fight game for the PS2. It was terrible, wasn't it?
Everybody does. Yeah, it was. It was dreadful. Here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah, go on.
Guy's name was originally spelled gay in early development versions. As the director put it, the development team really wasn't aware of the English spelling and pronunciation conventions. An unused graphic with the names Gay, Hager and Cody still be found in the game's code.
That's canon.
It is canon.
Yeah.
Correct.
That sounds believable.
One of the first games to feature a gay main character.
Well, but not actually.
Yeah. I thought that would be a wee joke.
Yeah, ruined it, didn't I?
Fucking died there.
Ruined it.
Bitsocket, Joe. The joke killer.
The joke killer.
Killing
Joe
joke.
killer.
Nice. So that's 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Number 4. There were plans for a Final Fight movie, which was never released, but they planned to cast a young John Goodman as Mike Hager and Keith Sutherland as Guy.
What? Oh, that's not canon. You made that up.
It's not canon. There wasn't a Final Fight. Do you know, I kept thinking there was a Final Fight movie. It turns out it was fucking Double Dragon. Final question.
Go on.
You could do 4 out of 5. This could be a good...
That'd be a record breaker.
This could be a good pass. You'll get this one. This is fun. One of these gangs isn't in Final Fight. But which one is it? And you've got a choice of 3.
So which one isn't canon?
Which one isn't canon?
Right.
The Mad Gear Gang, the Skullcross Gang,
Right.
and the Rough Tickler Gang.
You're giving up now, haven't you? The Rough Tickler Gang.
No, they don't.
No, I'm not.
No, they're not. You're right. 4 out of 5.
The Rough Tickler
You're
Gang.
the master of the Final Fight canon.
Yeah.
Which, as you say, is pretty much just an offshoot of Street Fighter. Next time, Double Dragon.
So now it's time for you guys to say your bit.
Wait there. What was the... Did we come up with a thing for that last time?
I don't know, it's like...
Wait there. Say it. Introduce it.
Okay, now it's time for you to say your bit. This time, rather than giving you a topic, we thought we'd just open up and let you ask us any questions you want. Ben Humphries, if the dog/bird from The Last Guardian was replaced with a giant version of Solid Snake with 4 legs, how would you get him to jump over your leg? Or over the gap?
Over my leg? Snake.
Why did I even read that over your leg? Because there's 4 legs, over the gap. How would you get
That's
Snake?
amazing. Imagine the whole trailer for The Last Guardian was watching that big thing. Like, jumping over the guy's leg. Right, the game's been delayed a wee bit because, we're trying to figure out a good reason for it to jump over this guy's leg. When the house lights go up and forward, just staring.
How would you get Snake to jump over the gap?
I'd probably just chuck some fags over it or something.
Or a copy of Playboy. In fact, no, a Claymore mine, because every time I control Snake, you can't help but fucking walk into them every 2 seconds. Okay, Andy Manson, as it's Father's Day, if you could have any video game character as a stepfather, why would you choose? Who would you choose and why?
Oh, stepfather. Well, it's got to be Kazuma-Kiryu.
Yeah, Uncle Kaz.
He is everyone's stepdad.
Yeah,
and why? Because fucking step out of line, you'll bat you.
Yeah, and if anybody treats you badly, any bullies at school, you'll battle them too.
Yeah.
So. Luke Hodgman, similarly, which video game character would you want to father your children?
I mean...
You know, to balance out your maternal instincts.
Alright, so in this case, I'm producing the children in my womb like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's Billy Jr. It's a junior scenario.
That's what I just fucking described.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about twins. I don't know, who would I want to be? Someone loving. Who's the most loving video game character?
Doshin the Giant.
King Dedede.
King Dedede. Oh.
We're fucking born into the royal lineage.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Kids will coast it. All I have to do is get pounded off King Dedede.
Not the king of all cosmos, because he's a bit too sort of...
Oh, actually.
No, but
he's got a soft side.
He's very passive-aggressive with his child and all his... The
robot king of all cosmos.
Robo King just gets sad though.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Harrison Hunt, what would your top 1,000 games be and why? Well, we'll do that next.
All the solitaire games in the App Store.
Free sale. Chris Booth, will you be adding more games to the Essential list soon? Remember that? The Essential
It's only been like 14 episodes.
I know. We probably will, Chris. We will. Whenever we're running dry on. See, the thing is, we did the Essential list before we started doing the comedy features quite a lot. So whenever we come up with feature ideas, it's always something funny rather than... Maybe we should.
Were you listening to the feature earlier?
Well, we had a good laugh. We might bring the reviews back someday as well if it can be asked.
Nah, probably not.
Laura Rice Quinn, is it difficult living each day carrying a sinister bottom about your person?
It's difficult and smelly.
And she also asks exactly how sticky were the sheets following the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter review.
Well, Joe's already explained it, but I got up and pissed all over the floor. So
I was sweating a lot that night. Maybe I knew in my sleep that something big was happening, something momentous.
It's just I don't know, it's like being pals with Tobias Fumke from Arrested Development.
Right, Twitter.
On to Twitter. So again, it was just, we'll answer anything. Stu at minute 5072 asking, when and how are we going to publicly take on Geshcast?
Oofed.
Does the boot publicly take on the ants?
No, you know that whole thing about, never get into a debate or anything with something that will lower your stature.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a question here from Existential Panic. That's Old Dad Jim from Video Gamer.
He's changed his name again now, I think.
Yeah, I'm just going with what's here.
Right, okay.
He said, question for Scott, have you ever seen Joe's full length? And if so, could you describe it in detail? So you're about, 5 foot?
Something like that, yeah.
5'11", and it's pretty much Gordon Ramsay.
Cross with one of the Hobbits.
Pretty much, yeah. And he then asks, question for Joe, have you ever seen Scott's full length, and if so, could you describe it in detail?
Well, you're a bit shorter than me and a bit more handsome, so...
I'm a lot shorter than you, I'm like...
I thought you were going to I'm a lot more handsome than you. I'm a lot more handsome than you.
Ugly twin. Gavin Spence at Gesh Gav asks us, what is your favourite game?
Big question. Shenmue. Right now it's Shenmue.
Right. Good answer.
What about you?
It's probably still Metal Gear Solid 3. It changes every so often, but that's probably the game I always go back to.
I think it's like different in obviously best and favourite. I think if you're talking about the best game, I would always say Zelda Ocarina of Time, but favourite game changes quite a lot. So, but right now it's Shenmue.
Yeah. Phil Waters, what non-gaming podcasts are you currently listening to? Do you listen to any?
I listen to Mark Kermode's film reviews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm actually I'm a bit of a podcast addict. I listen to podcasts way more than I think I've only got 300 songs on my phone. I shall reel off a few very quickly.
Go on.
I'm not going to review them all because I don't have time. We have, let's have a look here. So non-gaming, so we've got The Bugle, House to Astonish, Geshcast, the Supernatural Podcast, My Brother and Me, The Adventure Zone, The Secret History of Hollywood, Attaboy Clarence, Distraction Pieces Podcast with Scroobius Pip. So
I do actually. There's another podcast I'm subscribed to. It's like Learning Japanese.
Nice. What's it called?
It's called Learning Japanese.
Nice. Also, I've not subscribed currently, but the History of Rome podcast also really good as well. Good. But yeah, I'm a proper I listen to podcasts almost.
My problem is I can't concentrate on because the only time I get to listen to podcasts is when I'm at work, and because I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, I'd miss whole chunks of podcast and have to rewind it all the time, and it gets annoying. And I don't listen. I listen to music while I'm walking around in the gym and all that.
Cut your bullshit. Clarence at Bean Patrol wants to know, what is your favourite socket for your bit?
Probably the one next to my telly, because that powers my consoles.
I like the one, in Existence.
What's my bit?
At the bottom of the spine.
Lego bit? Or what? A bit of Lego? A bit of...
Ben Burns, when the official BitSocket video game is made, what gameplay, visual style and soundtrack would it have?
It'll look like Jet Set Radio. It'll have a soundtrack of Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
It'll just have the feel of Jet Set. It'll just be Jet Set Radio with our faces on it. You'll be dressed as...
the dog?
The guy with the big ghetto blaster.
Nice.
Carrying that while you skate around.
Cool.
What would you if you were to make a BitSocket game, what would the art style be, do you think?
It would be quite like the Scott Pilgrim game.
Oh yeah, pixely, yeah.
That style of game. And it would pretty much, in fact, it would be the Scott Pilgrim game.
It would just be Scott Pilgrim.
Scott White. Scott White game.
Except they'll still say Pilgrim behind white.
Yeah, exactly. You can see that someone's tried to tip X out, but you can still see through the tip X.
It's like he plays Joe, but it's just a sprite for Ramona Flowers.
That was a fucking good game, the Scott.
It was a good game.
Played that in ages.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Do you know what it would be amazing on?
What?
Fucking the 3DS.
I know.
It's never going to fucking happen. But fucking bring it out.
Aye.
Bring it. Somehow, someone do it.
I know.
lose money doing that project for me. Right, only a couple more. Let's have a look. Joe Harrison at Cyberpanda Roar. What game franchises do you think would work best as Telltale-style episodic adventure games? Indiana Jones.
No.
Indiana Jones.
No, because Indiana Jones...
Indiana.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I've
right, you've swayed me over.
Yeah. I like Indiana Jones and
I thought you were going, Indiana Jones.
No, I favourite Atlantis. You know, it's one of the best
I know.
point-and-click adventure games ever. The Telltale, are they games not more... They've sort of went away from the puzzles to more just being sort of interactive movies
They
nowadays,
could put
don't they?
puzzles back in.
Yeah, but then I heard a thing recently about how the puzzle thing didn't really
They don't
work
really
for
do
them,
a lot
so,
of puzzles now.
yeah.
It's mostly narrative based. But I'd love to watch old Harrison Ford as Shia LaBeouf questions.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. The big chase through the campus. And my favourite bit, of course, the bit with the monkeys.
Oh, the bit with the monkeys, so good. The bit with the fencing, so good. What, like, I'm trying to, like, so what movie franchise would you like to see turned into a game?
Casablanca.
Like Casablanca?
Casablanca
Well,
was
it's pretty much
Telltale Adventure.
Grim Fandango.
Maybe.
Well, elements of that noir. Yeah, I don't know game franchises turn into... I don't know if there's any game franchises that I'd want to explore in any more depth that aren't explored in the game, if you know what I mean. There's not many game franchises that I think, they could really delve into this. Gran Turismo. Ridge Racer.
Yes, actually,
Fuck
I would
me.
love a game set in the world of Ridge
In
Racer.
fact,
I've always wanted to
an initial D
explore the
game
world.
like that deals with the story, not the racing.
Actually, see if there was an initial D game where there was like a proper story mode.
You nearly banged your hand off the table there, you were so excited.
With a proper story mode with races in it as well.
Yeah.
That'd be my perfect game right there.
There we go. Right.
My perfect game.
Someone make Joe's game.
In fact, Square have already made a racing RPG for the PS1 years ago. It didn't bring out here. It's called Racing Lagoon. It looks so good, but it's never... It's
someone made your
Japanese,
perfect
so
game, like,
impenetrable.
15 odd years ago.
Yeah.
Nice. Last question.
Go on.
We have at Chianti, what are the games that you enjoyed and assume that no one else does?
Oh.
So we hidden gems. Operation Windback.
Operation Windback's a big one for us. We enjoyed that a lot.
Such a good multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer group one's not great. I like the single player in it.
And last boss.
Last boss, Cecil. In fact, no, I think the last boss was actually Dan.
I'm trying to remember, is Cecil the
Cecil's
one that looks like Dante?
yeah.
To the point where you're like...
Is that Dante?
that came out before.
No, it came out before Devil May Cry, then 64.
But it's pretty much the last boss is a guy in a long red coat
with white hair,
twin
handguns,
and he looks like
Dante.
fucking Dante.
No.
To the point where it's like Capcom. I see.
Operation Windback's a big one for me. That's I always assume nobody likes it because it's sort of nobody remembers it, but that was a big one for shooting third person, jump out of behind walls and shoot folk.
Yeah.
Cover shooting, that's it. Like Time Crisis, but third person. What about you?
I'm trying to think actually, like, because I'm quite a populist. I'm quite like...
Well, you are a bit, aren't you?
A wee bit.
Yeah, you go along with the crowd a wee bit.
Yeah, a wee bit.
No backbone.
No backbone. That's it. Spineless white. That's what they call it.
Spineless white.
Spineless. I don't know. I'm trying to think of any games that I'm like, folk hate that. Well,
I know.
What?
Sherlock Holmes is yours.
Sherlock Holmes. Those are good though.
Yeah,
those are good.
But then you don't assume anybody else would ever like them because they're sort of
shoddy.
Budget shoddy.
In a way,
but you love them.
So good.
Yeah.
They actually are. The Sherlock games, and no, but they were bad. But they've got better. I mean, the one where it's Sherlock Holmes was
the
Jack
latest
the Ripper.
one looked great.
The latest one is great.
The Shadows,
Crimes and Punishments.
Crimes and Punishments.
So good, so good. Actually, you know what is one of the best games on the PS4.
Have you still got it? Did you sell it?
Yeah, I've still got it. Of course, fucking got it. So
never getting rid of that gem.
Getting rid of that. Let's get rid of it. How am I ever going to buy it back? For £12.
We're going to end the podcast there, I think.
Yes, we are.
So, again, thanks for listening to us.
Thanks for sending your questions as well.
Yep, and just listen on iTunes. If you listen on iTunes, give us a wee rating and review. Everything helps us, take over the world slowly, one bit at a time.
One bit.
One bit at a time, as you might say. Check out our videos on YouTube, putting another one up soon, I think.
That's right, and you can find us at, because Joe's not told you the address, it's youtube.com/bitsocket.
Find us on Twitter, at bitsocket.
And Facebook, at bitsocket.
And
our website, www.bit-socket.com. That's www. You said it so well there.
I know.
That was so good. That'll never happen again.
Yeah, it really won't.
And we'll probably have more videos up in the future.
Yeah, we will do.
We've got plans for them.
We do. So thanks for listening again, and keep it socking.